What's up, beautiful people? Happy Tuesday, happy rainy Tuesday. Wanted to make this quick video to answer the million-dollar question. Should you wait for interest rates to come down, or should you not wait for interest rates to come down and take action now? I have my philosophy on this notion, and I want to share it with you. You can take it how you may. But based upon my expertise and knowledge of the industry, of the markets, this is how I would answer the question. If you are somebody who has excellent credit, has a significant down payment, when I say significant, I mean 20% down or more, has an abundance in their war chest saved for the purchase, meaning able and willing to go above asking by $25,000 to $100,000, and are okay with going above for that amount to win the deal, then, can you wait it out for rates to go down? Yeah, I guess you could say that you could wait it out because you're part of that pink elephant group of people that very, very few have the credit, assets, income, soup to nuts to get after it and be at that top percentile, where there's a very good chance that if you have that attitude and have that profile, even in a highly competitive market, the odds are stacked in your favor. Now, if you're on the other side of that spectrum and you don't have that great of income, you don't have that great of credit, you really don't have that much money saved, and chances are you more than likely are going to need a seller concession, or every penny you have is going into the deal with no seller concession, then you might want to get after it now, if you can get after it now. The reason being is that if rates go down and there's still limited inventory, there are going to be herds of people getting after it that have been waiting on the sidelines. And it's going to be even more competitive, right? So you're going to have more and more people that very well might have a better financial situation than you have. And now you're competing with that many more people. So it's going to make your chances of getting into the home much more difficult unless there's a huge paradigm shift of massive inventory hitting the market, which very well could come to fruition. But, let's look at the worst case scenario here, and let's say that it doesn't come to fruition, and that's not the case. So something important to take with a grain of salt here. These are my thoughts and feelings. I recently had a client, and this is, a referral that I have with one of my other real estate agent referral partners. And she was like, maybe you could speak to him about wanting to take action now and get after it now. And I go to her, I'm like, listen, this guy has like $1 million in the bank, right? He makes great money. His issuer rates are high. So for him, he's not pressed for time. He doesn't have to leave where he is right now. It's a plausible reason for somebody like that to want to wait it out, right? As much as as a lender and as an agent, we're like, let's give him the top 10 reasons to take action now. The brutal honest truth is, somebody in that situation, if they have the luxury of waiting, they have the profile, they have the assets, they're willing to go above asking, the world's their oyster. I mean, they're kind of calling the shots. There's nothing I really can say to that person without sounding biased, like I have my own personal agenda to want to get them to go take action, right? So that's one particular answer to the question. Now, I had another client, military, VA. They have very little amount of money saved, but enough to get them into the home that they're looking for. Whereas I explained to them, if you wait for rates to go down, now you're going to be competing against people that have more money than you, can go above asking, put more skin in the game. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be challenging to compete with those people. They get it, and they should get it. And now, believe it or not, they're getting out there looking for homes. And I think it's the smartest thing that they can do, because they'll at least have a better shot now, where it's not as crazy if there's a refi boom going on and it's going to drive this wild herd of buyers out in the market. So there you have it. You heard my opinion. Should you wait? Should you act now? Hopefully you got some value out of this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.